If you're catching this, it's our third episode. We bought a van, named it Vincent Van Gogh, and now we're disassembling everything inside of it, including airbags, so that we can reassemble and put together what's going to be the inside of our van so we can take it on its first road trip. Follow along as we show you all the fun details. Hello.
Hi there.
What you doing now?
Trying not to break shit.
Well, we're missing a floor. And Brad is removing all of these brackets.
Hey, good news.
Good news.
We got holes in the van.
We got holes in the van.
That's not good news.
Okay.
More work.
What? So now what?
This means we gotta plug a bunch of holes.
Was what?
I don't know yet. Could do the bolts. Put the bolts right back in. We'll see when we get there.
Okay. Once we pull these out, what's the plan with the floor?
So at these breaks, we'll have a 1-inch thick aluminum, and then in between that aluminum we'll have a 1-inch foam with a vapor barrier, and then these spots in between will actually stay open for airflow. So yeah.
Let's take them out. All right, so now that we have the entirety of the floor cleaned, and by cleaned I mean nothing on it, we still have these little holes in the bottom of the van, which go all the way down to the concrete. You can literally see through it. So probably gonna have to fill those or re-bolt those. Next task is taking this piece out and down. But we are gonna keep this section here. It's probably the only section we're gonna keep. But Brad is putting in these little insulation pieces for, I think they're sound barrier, I don't know. It's a good question to ask Brad. But he's got them kind of everywhere. We need to get them on the roof, which you see a couple here that were already installed. And then back behind this piece here. What are these little sticky things doing?
They're a insulation and sound barrier.
Oh, okay.
And the box is right there. Noico, if I'm pronouncing that correct.
Looks like Noico. Alright, so important thing that just happened. You listening?
Yes.
There's something on the front door.
Something on the front door.
There's something on the front door.
Well, let's go look. You can even come too.
You can come.
Okay, you can stay wherever you want.
Alright, well we're going, you can stay. Okay? See you later. Adios. Who's it to?
Jesus Christ.
Is it heavy?
No. It's to me.
What is it?
I believe it's insulation.
Alright, just in time.
Just in time.
Let's go open it up.
Easy Cool insulation. Bought it off Amazon. It's supposed to have a nice thermal break on it. So
Bless you.
the last thing that we put on the walls, and we'll do some tape over the top of that to seal everything in as our vapor barrier. Are you having fun there as I drop this gas bomb?
funny. I mean, you're like holding these things like they're bazookas or something.
I mean, I guess potentially they could explode, so blow this thing up. You should have seen me a little while ago. I was grabbing the little sensors out of the ends. They've got these little orange dills that have to come out first. They have to come out, and then you can pull the whole thing out of the gas. Hey YouTube, when you're pulling these out like this is the new design on the 2019 2020s. So you actually have to remove this out of the back.
Well, Brad has gotten almost everything in the truck taken down, including the big piece that was here. I don't even know where it is. Oh wait, here it is. It's right here. So yeah, he took that thing down. It's a mess in here.
I got a little ahead of myself. Started ripping crap out of here, and well, there's explanation to be had. So we're taking the airbags out. Watched a couple of things on YouTube. There's not a lot, especially on these passenger airbags. There's one or two enough. So first things first, safety first. Take these out, because last thing you want to do is pop one of these off without any kind of protection. So that's out of there. Put our handy dandy glove on there. So we got no power. Checked a couple of different spots.
I feel like you should have done a how-to on that.
Well, I can put it back together for you. We've already taken this side out, so we'll label that driver's side. Now we go here. Before we do, in those couple of videos that they show on the Transits, they don't really explain how they pop off, and from what I can see is they've changed the connector, so it's a little different, and it's kind of scary because this provides electrical. Your power's off, but is there any extra in there? Do you have static on your hands? So I felt like I was on the bomb squad the first time because I was afraid that thing was going to go crazy, but I've taken them off a couple times now, so I think we're good. At any rate, you might look good.
All right, so we're gonna get up close so you can see what Brad is disconnecting here.
So in the past, there were little clips that were on both sides, and you would just pull as you compress, but this clip actually pops out. And you lose it. Not really. And then it just... And you will need to keep this. I haven't seen or heard anybody say, there's a hack to get rid of all this stuff yet. I think everybody's just burying it in the walls, so I think that's what we're gonna end up having to do too. We'll just pop that thing back in there for now. And my little replacement parts are coming in the mail. So I'll replicate. And I'll talk about it again. Struggle bus. These just open up. Or just slide back in. That's good enough. It's clicked in. So if I were to leave these just like this, I would have an airbag sign on my computer. So I've ordered, essentially they're like little testers that fit right in the holes, and it simulates having your airbags in there. So,
And why is that important?
so you don't have an airbag sign on the dash. Duh.
How did you miss that?
It's the undermount tank. It's the 15-gallon tank. This seems like way more than 15 gallons. What at? Cool. That'll fit somewhere up under there. Definitely.
Was there like styrofoam in there?
Is it like dusty?
Yeah, it's got.
Well, it's plastic, so
Oh.
it's collecting all kinds of. Sweet, it already comes with bibs,
How do you fill this in?
fresh water fill up.
How?
You don't fill it, you drain into it.
And then how do you drain out?
We were gonna do an automatic deal, so we just press a button and it pisses
But from where?
the bottom.
This?
It's wherever we put it. Well, more than likely, when we're under there, see how this has got that? So you put it on the van where it's at a slight tilt, and then all of your shit settles down here in this lower part, and it comes out this hole.
Okay. What about the other one?
I'm guessing like a vent. I'm guessing.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. 15-gallon.
Alright. You ready to put that thing up?
Sweaty titties.
Yeah, they are sweaty. Alright, we're putting this thing back up. Thanks for following along. Don't forget to click and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications.